Hello my fellow mermaids, and thank you for clicking on the video. What I got going on for you guys today is Lululemon finally released a bunch of their swimwear for spring and summer. I thought I'd go there, try them on. Let's go. I thought I'd go try them all on so you guys can see how they actually fit on a person, give you guys some of my initial reviews of their swimwear lines so far. So come on, we'll go shopping together. This is Sunday. We're gonna go do mermaid things, what we do, so let's go. For this try-on, I will be doing it from low coverage to most coverage for the bottoms and tops. I will be trying on some bottoms, some tops, and some full body suits as well, so you can get a full indication of the entire line. First up is the Uncharted Waters top. This is a size 6. All my tops are a size 6, and all the bottoms are size 4 for this entire video. Warning, right now, this does not have much coverage at all. This is definitely for an A or B cup. I'm a C, D, depending on the size. Very low support. It is meant for swimming. It does have the racer back, so it does have some support. It has the UV coverage, so you don't have to worry about like sunscreen having burns under it, which is really cool. It's got some pockets. Yes, this is for the A-B cup ladies. I'm sorry, it is very booby. And it is just for like light swimming. You can play beach volleyball with it, do some water sports, but it's not really for like really high impact swimming or like wakeboarding or anything like that. Now, if you like the last one, but you want something a bit more coverage, this one is for you. It's the same kind of idea, but it's got the band underneath. Unfortunately, it's still quite as booby, but it does have a bit more support. So this is a bit more for my B or C cup ladies. So similar if you're gonna be just swimming in a lane or just doing some light swimming in the ocean, low impact sports, it's good for that. But yes, it's still a very low cut top. So I wouldn't recommend it for C or above, like B or C, depending on how much boob you're comfortable showing. The back is supportive, which is nice. It's a great material. It's very similar to their sports bras, but waterproof, which is great. It's gonna stand up to chlorine, salt water. I always recommend rinsing it out though right as soon as you're done. It does have that mesh in the middle. I'm not sure how that would do with UV protection, but the rest is UV protected, which is awesome for your skin. Now for my C and D cup ladies, or those who don't want to show as much of boobs, here is the next option up that has all the way to the neckline. It has that mesh line in the middle, and this is a lot more supportive. There's some padding. I do like this kind of back with the circle. I find it just really evenly distributes the weight, which is for sure very nice. So you can really get down on the beach volleyball courts or in the ocean. It isn't the best for covering the boob fat. It does spill out a little bit. That is the one downside. When I pulled it up, it was fine, but it kind of tended to ride down a little bit when I moved around. It has that great quality mesh that Lululemon is well known for. Once again, I don't know how it would work for your burn, but if you're someone who does the high impact activities, if you're wakeboarding, if you're gonna be surfing, or if you're playing like intense beach volleyball game, this is much more up your alley and still being fashionable, which I really like about that and which is nice about this line. Now for the bottoms, this is the lowest amount of coverage, so this is definitely with the cheeky style bikini look that's in. I noticed for me to have this fit right, I had to make it really high-waisted. They said mid-rise, but like I had to really hike it up. As you can see, it's a bit cheeky. It's not like a thong completely, but in terms of a cheeky bottom that's still gonna relatively support you, this is a great option. So if you kind of want to do the cheeky thing, but at the same time you're like, girl, I like to run on the beach, I like to do things, I don't want anything popping out, this is a great alternative for it. It's got the 4-way stretch. It is squat proof, but at the same time, depending how big your booty is, there is a chance things could pop out. And I did notice I had to readjust myself. As you can see, it kind of comes inward when I jumped around. Now next up, the rising tide bottoms. This is your cliche bikini bottom. That is how the fit is meant to be. So it's got coverage, but it's just typical cut. You can pull it up a little bit. I did that, I think, in a few shots. You'll see if you want it to be a bit more high rise, which is great to elongate your legs. It fully covers the butt, so if you are running around, you don't have to worry about anything popping out. When I jumped around in this, everything stayed in place and it was really good. Of course, it's just like a really cliche bikini bottom, but this is kind of nice. If you have a good quality bikini bottom like this, you can try it on with a bazillion different tops, especially in a neutral color like this. You always know your butt is covered, and then you can just kind of buy cheaper tops, and black goes with everything. And yes, it's gonna hold you in place, kind of win-win. So this is where to invest your money. So high-rise bottoms are definitely very in. This Endless Horizon bottoms do a great job of this. They are expensive, I will say, but if you're someone who knows you like to have a few beers at the beach, you still like to do a bunch of activities, and you want something that's gonna compress the food baby a little bit, these are awesome for that. It definitely adds to that whole silhouette look, and of course high-waisted things are in. So if you want a really good quality high-waisted bikini that's actually gonna like secure you in, that's what this is great for, and you don't have to worry about anything popping up. So this is definitely great if you're doing something involving waves or wakeboarding or anything. You know it's a lot more secure than the typical bikini bottoms, which obviously don't do too well on the secure front. So that is what this is really good for. If you want something a bit more coverage, it does look a little frumpy sometimes in that it is like the diaper look, but that's just high-waisted bottoms. There's nothing you can get around with it. But you know what? You can bust a move in that, which I digged about this. Now for the Wild Abandon one piece, which I got in a size 4 while I tried on. As you can see, I had a struggle getting it on, but that's what's nice, it's secure. This is really cute, especially with the white. I squat proofed this, I actually didn't take a picture of it, and it wasn't see-through, which is shocking with the white. It is a great material. I love the band in the middle, which really makes this look so hourglass, because bikinis, full piece bikinis, sometimes you feel like a child. So I like that it really gives you that hourglass look, which makes it a bit more grown-up-esque. This is great. It's got like ventilation, it's got a zipper. The zippers for their swimwear is actually super high quality, very similar to like a wetsuit. They have the ventilation through it, which is good, so you don't have to worry as much about like water getting stuck in your bikini, which can really weigh you down. What I also like about this is you could totally dress this up as just like a bodysuit and wear like a skirt with it or jeans, and you can make this actually very like lifestyle. Paddle Time suit, I tried this on a size 8 because that was the smallest they had. I would have definitely got this in a 4. The cool thing about these suits is they have that string. It takes a little getting used to. You kind of just want to pull it at the bottom, and then you also can pull it at the top, and then you just pull it like so, and that's how you can zip it up and really secure yourself in, because you want this to be a tight second skin. Unfortunately, this is quite frumpy, but that's okay. You can, the funny thing is, this totally reminded me like Beyonce, like single ladies, like, oh, put your hands up. Yeah, that was my sad attempt at a dance. But this is really cute, and similar to the last one, you could dress this up if you wanted to. You feel super secure in this. Obviously, if you want like a bikini look, this is not for that, but this is just a fashionable way to have more of like a wetsuit. If you're a surfer, if you're someone who just likes to actually do a lot in the water, this is just going to give you a bit more warmth. It has the ventilation all through it. This is going to allow the water to come out. I don't know how secure those are. I noticed this, I believe this is like a thumb hole type thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, it helps secure yourself in. Be warned, as you'll see here, I totally snapped my finger on it and it hurt. But, you know, I think I was being a baby there. It didn't hurt that bad. But yeah, no, this is great coverage. It's got ventilation on the side. If you've ever had like burn from in the water and waves and sand, that's what this is great for. It's going to cover you from that. It's going to help you be warmer. And this is how you pull off the zipper at the end, just like that. Like I was talking about before, that's exactly what this is, the rash guard. So this long sleeve is really cute, and it's definitely meant to like throw over your bikini. You know, and think of layering with sweaters in this fall time when you're running outside. This is kind of similar like that for swimming. It's something that you can layer over top. It's got those ventilation on the side. My only warning is this is like super thin, nippleitis to the extreme. So I would definitely use this as like a cover up. It comes all the way up to your neck. And this is just a great thing to throw on at the beach if you are doing more like water sports, things like this. It's definitely flexible, and you could totally rock this as just like a leisurely top as well, or very athleisure if you weren't in the ocean. See, as I did here, it's just a long sleeve top, what I really do in change rooms.
Can I see? The 34, do you want me to grab me 30? Yeah.
My embarrassing moment of the day. I'm walking down the street and I see a guy holding like a tripod. I was also walking down the street holding my set tripod. So I look at him, I'm like, ha, ha. And then I forget, to the average person, this does not look like a tripod. It looks like a very questionable item. So if someone just saw me running down Spring Garden, flailing, this a day in my life. I'm back. I didn't actually end up getting anything from Lululemon. The main reason being, today was one of those days, you know, you go bikini shopping, you just feel kind of like a
felt very bloated and totally expected. I didn't sleep much last night. We went out, ate some food late at night. We had a big brunch before I went, so probably not the ideal time to go bikini shopping, but just wanted you guys to know that happens to everyone. We all have those days you go shopping, sometimes you're like, I'm not saying I'm like, she's an ogre. No, it happens sometimes. We all have those days. Just wasn't feeling it. Like, I like the stuff. You gotta think about their swimwear is a lot more like meant for athletics. Tinier items are a lot more meant for like beach volleyball and running and being, you know, inside the water, outside the water, ocean, things like that. Or if you're doing more like lane swimming, and their more full length stuff is definitely meant for like actual ocean swimming, surfing, you know, wakeboarding, those kind of activities. Definitely what it's for, and I think that's the main reason why a lot of the colors aren't so bright, is they're kind of trying to show themselves as more like performance swimwear, which there's definitely a niche for. It's kind of sad because it would have been nice to have a bunch of bright colors and stuff like that, but we just have to keep in mind what they're trying to brand themselves as, and that's likely why they didn't have like a lot of bright bikinis. It's just, I guess, not the feel they're going for. So is it right? It's wrong. It's just their move. I did like their stuff. It's definitely nice to have those items if you are someone who water sports but wants stuff that still looks good. Lululemon did a great job for that, and I will be surfing this summer, so I think I'll be going back in a few days and getting one of those items for when I want to do surfing this summer. So, thank you for tuning in. Like always, my fellow mermaids, I hope you guys like this little sneak peek of the Lululemon swimwear line. If anyone of you guys have bought anything, comment down below and let us know your thoughts about it. It was just my initial review, so let us know. If you like this video, feel free to hit subscribe. I got a bunch of reviews for leggings coming for you guys this week, so very excited to bring it to you. Thank you for tuning in. Like always, my fellow mermaids, happy Mother's Day to all your mothers out there. Thank you for everything you do. Hope you have a great day. Love you all.